Good afternoon. I'm Erika Kristensen. This is Newsfeed. Senators Mig Zubiri and Alan Peter Cayetano patched things up after nearly coming to blows Tuesday night. The two clashed over a concurrent resolution filed by Cayetano seeking to prevent the disenfranchisement of voters in the Embo barangays taken back by the Supreme Court from Makati and given to Taguig. Zubiri had complained the resolution wasn't even in the daily agenda and questioned why it was brought out late in the night. Cayetano explained the concurrent resolution only expresses the sentiment of the Senate, and like any other resolution, it does not have a force of law. The two senators eventually apologized for their behavior, and the resolution was later adopted. Senate President Francis Escudero also says the two have already put this episode behind them.
I've known him since 1919. Kasama ko yan, Spice Boy ako,
Spice Boy
siya. So, matagal na kami ni Cheese, matagal na kami magkasama niya 1998. So, yan, actually, cute nga kasi aming tatlo, nagyakapan. Sabi ni Senate President, pare, matagal na tayo magkasama since 1919 pa tayo magkasama, pa tayo mag-aaway-aaway.
Senator Zubiri, meanwhile, dismissed as just rumors reports of an attempt to unseat Senate President Francis Escudero. Zubiri was Senate President before Escudero took over. His remarks echo those of Senate President pro tempore Jinggoy Estrada and Escudero himself.
Usap-usapang na kudeta sa Senado, palaging lumalabas yan pag-break. Wala naman akong nakita papel, wala naman umusap sa akin.
Testimony continues in the U.S. Coast Guard's probe into the undersea implosion of the Titan submersible. Carl Stanley, an expert on deep-sea exploration and a friend of OceanGate founder Stockton Rush, said there were a lot of warning signs. The Titan isn't ready for use. When they rowed the vessel 4 years earlier, he adds even Rush lacked faith in the submersible.
So there were 4 of us in there, and in retrospect, there were a lot of red flags that now, after the implosion and learning more and putting different pieces of the puzzle together, start making sense and are kind of clues. It made a lot of noise, and when we got down there, and another clue in retrospect is we didn't tow out. It's a fairly gentle sloping bottom. We had to go much farther offshore than I would need to go that deep off of Roatan. I mean, we were probably 10 or 12 miles offshore. And he chose to stop the towing a little shallow. We could have easily gone a little deeper, and that would have been a better test.
All 5 people on board the Titan were killed, including Rush and British billionaire Hamish Harding, when it imploded on the way to the wreck of the Titanic. OceanGate charged $250,000 per person for the trip. On now to the star-studded opening of the Paris Fashion Week. A-list celebrities and models braved the rain to grace the gigantic open-air catwalk show, including Jane Fonda, Eva Longoria, Viola Davis, Kendall Jenner, Heidi Klum, and Cara Delevingne. Also walking the runway, Miss Universe 2015 and the Philippines' very own Pia Wurtzbach. The beauty queen also attended this year's Fashion Week events in Milan and New York. The Paris Fashion Week will run until October 1st. The Philippines' Jvyel Anne Saluta still over the moon after winning the Miss Elite pageant in Egypt earlier this month. Saluta bested 34 candidates to become the first Filipina to win the international competition. On BNC's It's a Beautiful Day, Saluta admitted feeling pressured as pageantry is a big deal here in the Philippines. But she says the love and support from Filipinos boosted her confidence.
Not really. At first, I was into acting, really a different path. But there are people who believed in me, who saw the potential in me. So I was like, why not I also believe in myself? I share my causes in my platforms now. My causes is really close to my heart, and also to Yes ng Pilipinas and to Miss Elite organization. It's championing really giving quality education to the children. I think, quality education should be a right, not a privilege.
And those are the news this hour. I'm Erika Kristensen. Stay tuned to BNC on Free TV Channel 31, Channel 24 on Signal, and on our website, bnc.ph. Thanks for watching.